Welcome to the Checkout Point, your quick dive into this week's e-commerce buzz with me, Alex, powered by Blicket. These 20 minutes pack the latest trends, news, and insights. Let's navigate the digital marketplace together. Ready? Let's go!
Hello and welcome back to The Checkout Point, your favorite bite-sized podcast, where we zoom into the bustling world of e-commerce, hosted by Max and brought to you by Blicket.co. This is episode 33, the e-commerce scoop for week number 33, packed with all the latest trends, news, and strategies shaking up the digital marketplace. First up, we're diving into a heated topic involving one of the tech giants, Google. We'll explore recent court rulings, branding Google as a monopolistic force in search services and text ads, and discuss what this could mean for the future of tech and your user experience. Then we'll switch gears to the fascinating integration of AI in e-commerce, from the virtual aisles of Etsy to the personalized shopping experiences offered by ThredUp, and even Alexa's proactive shopping suggestions. We're covering how AI is not just simplifying, but revolutionizing the way we shop online. Followed later by a close look at the strategic maneuvers of e-commerce giants like Amazon and Shopify. We'll decode their latest moves, from rapid delivery innovations to advanced advertising strategies, and analyze how these could affect your shopping habits and privacy. Next, we're tapping into the online grocery game, where giants like Walmart are setting the pace. Learn about the tech that's transforming our grocery shopping from AI personalization to virtual retailers, and why despite this digital boom, physical stores still have a role to play in influencing consumer choices. After that, we'll navigate the choppy waters small businesses face in the vast ocean of e-commerce. From Etsy's tightening grip on arbitration clauses, to Amazon's swift response during tech crunches, and Google's smart local ads, we'll delve into how these major platforms are influencing small businesses and what it means for the e-commerce ecosystem. So, grab your headphones and settle in for this week's journey through the dynamic world of digital commerce. Right here at the Checkout Point, let's get started. Imagine you're searching for something online, maybe the latest episode of your favorite podcast, or the answer to your homework question. Where do you go first? For most of us, the answer is Google. It's become such a common part of our lives that to Google has turned into a verb synonymous with searching for information on the internet. But have you ever wondered how this gigantic search engine influences what you find and which websites you end up visiting? Recently, a significant court ruling has brought Google under the spotlight not for some funky new feature, but for its competitive practices and legal challenges. The question at the center of this storm: is Google playing fair, or has it become too powerful, holding a monopoly over how we discover information online? A federal judge recently ruled that Google has monopolized general search services and text ads. This essentially means that Google has so much control over the search engine market that it's stifling competition. Why does this matter? Well, without competition, there's less incentive for companies to innovate or keep prices down. It affects everyone, from the biggest companies to us, the users, who are fishing for information or shopping online. Let's break this down. The term monopoly here refers to the dominance of Google in controlling what has become the gateway to the internet. Imagine a world where one supermarket decides what groceries everyone gets. That's the level of control we are discussing. By controlling the major chunk of the search engine market, Google impacts what businesses you find, what news you read, and even what answers you get. Moreover, the judge pointed out that some of Google's search tie-ups are illegal. These tie-ups are agreements where Google makes its search engine the default on various devices and browsers, which can make it harder for other search engines to compete. Think about it. If every phone or computer automatically uses Google to search the web, how often are we going to go out of our way to use something else? Not very often, right? By drawing parallels with the 25-year-old Microsoft case, experts are discussing what this could mean for Google and the tech industry at large. Remember when Microsoft faced legal issues over having too much control because its Windows operating system was on almost every computer? Experts are hinting that Google could face similar challenges. This doesn't just highlight legal repercussions, but also sparks a debate about innovation, competition, and user choice in technology. So, why should we, especially as young netizens, care about this? Because it's about the future of how we interact with the digital world. We live in an era where information is power, and controlling access to that information is even more powerful. This ruling calls into question how online spaces are governed and emphasizes the need for checks and balances in digital monopolies. It also reminds us about the importance of having choices, be it choosing a search engine, a social media platform, or simply choosing what news to read. This case against Google isn't just a legal battle. It's a crucial turning point that could define the landscape of the digital age. It reminds us about the power behind the screens, urging us to think critically about the tools we use every day and advocating for a digital ecosystem that promotes fairness, innovation, and transparency. So next time you Google something, remember, there's a lot more happening behind that search bar than meets the eye. Welcome back to our digital dive into the ever-evolving world of technology. Today, we're exploring a topic that touches nearly every aspect of our online shopping experiences: artificial intelligence, or AI, in e-commerce. Let's unpack the layers of AI innovations and how they're reshaping the way we browse, shop, and interact in digital marketplaces. Let's start with Etsy, a favorite online destination for handmade and vintage items. It might surprise you, but Etsy uses AI to police its site. But what does that mean? Well, AI here acts like a vigilant moderator that scans and analyzes listings to ensure they meet the site's standards. This technology checks if the items are handcrafted, truly vintage, or if they might be mass-produced knockoffs, trying to sneak into this unique marketplace. It's like having a super smart detective that sifts through millions of products, ensuring that everything you browse aligns with what Etsy promises. But like any good detective story, the question arises, does AI get it right all the time? The answer isn't simple. While AI greatly enhances efficiency, it's still a learning technology and might not always understand the nuances of human creations. Imagine an AI puzzling over a particularly innovative piece of craft that blurs the lines between handmade and manufactured. Moving on to ThredUp, an online thrift store that's redefining secondhand shopping with AI. Here, artificial intelligence steps into a different role, enhancing your search and discovery process. ThredUp uses AI to analyze what you're looking for, from brand preferences to your style and size. With this information, AI predicts and displays items you might like, turning endless scrolling into an exciting treasure hunt, where the chances of finding the perfect vintage t-shirt or designer dress are dramatically improved. It's almost like having a personal shopper who knows exactly what you're looking for. Next, let's talk about Amazon and its trusty companion, Alexa. As Alexa turns 10, Amazon is integrating generative AI, taking Alexa's capabilities beyond just understanding commands to actually predicting your needs and making suggestions before you even ask. Imagine Alexa reminding you of a friend's birthday and suggesting a gift based on their recent interests. This level of proactive personal assistance, powered by AI, is transforming Alexa from a reactive device into a truly intuitive assistant for your everyday needs. Lastly, let's peek into Reddit, the vast network of communities based on people's interests. Reddit recently started testing an AI-powered search engine designed to improve the accuracy and relevance of search results within its ocean of discussions. This means when you search for advice on a new hobby or insights into a news story, the AI is working diligently behind the scenes to bring you the most relevant threads, making sure you find real gems rather than getting lost in the digital weeds. In a nutshell, the integration of AI in e-commerce isn't just about automation. It's about creating a more personalized, efficient, and insightful online experience. Whether it's keeping marketplaces genuine, enhancing our shopping experience, transforming our interactions with smart devices, or leading us swiftly to the information we need, AI is at the forefront of digital innovation. As we wrap up today's episode, think about how these advancements might shape your online interactions in the future. Will AI make shopping too predictable? Or will it open doors to new products and ideas you might never have discovered on your own? It's a thrilling time to be online. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, the future is just a click away. Stay curious and keep exploring the digital world around us. Welcome back, Curious Minds. Today we're diving into the world of e-commerce, specifically the tweaks and transformations that major companies are implementing to manage and innovate within this abundant digital marketplace. As we explore these changes, think about how they affect not just the businesses, but us as consumers and even the broader global economy. Let's start with a big name, Amazon. Recently, they've announced a hike in their fulfillment fees during the 2024 holiday peak. Why does this matter? Well, for small businesses that rely on Amazon for distribution, this could mean higher costs during one of the most crucial sales periods of the year. It's a move that could potentially reshape pricing strategies across the board, and not just for big players, but for the underdogs in the industry. How businesses will absorb or pass on these costs could affect where we, as consumers, decide to throw our holiday dollars. Switching gears, let's chat about Shopify. This platform gives the power back to smaller players, allowing them to create their own online stores. Recently, they've had a bit of a celebration moment. Shares soared 17% after earnings topped expectations. Here's the inspiring part. Their success is a beacon for small businesses everywhere, proving that you don't have to be a giant to excel in e-commerce. Shopify's optimistic forecast hints at a future where more small businesses can thrive online, injecting variety and innovation into our shopping experiences. Next, let's take a trip up north to Canada, where Amazon is once again making headlines by introducing 7-hour Prime delivery. Imagine ordering something in the morning and receiving it by dinner time. This could revolutionize expectations around delivery speeds, pushing other companies to tighten their delivery times to stay competitive. It's a race against the clock that could lead to more immediate gratification for consumers and more pressure on logistics systems. Now let's talk about something a bit more behind the scenes: data and advertisements. Ahold Delhaize USA is stepping up its game by targeting ads with real-time data. This isn't just about selling more. It's about understanding consumer behavior like never before. By analyzing what you're likely to buy at any given moment, companies can tailor their advertisements to suit individual needs and desires. For us as consumers, this could mean a more personalized shopping experience, but at the cost of our privacy. It's a complex dance between convenience and confidentiality. There you have it, a whirlwind tour through the evolving landscape of e-commerce management and innovation. From soaring stocks and speedy deliveries to real-time targeted advertising, the digital marketplace is not just growing, it's pulsing with new life. Each of these changes doesn't just affect stock prices or corporate strategies. They influence our choices, our convenience, and our privacy. As we continue to navigate this digital shopping age, let's stay informed, stay critical, and most importantly, stay curious. Thanks for joining today's journey into the future of e-commerce. Stay tuned for more insightful explorations right here, where your curiosity fuels our adventures. Welcome, listeners, to our deep dive into the evolving landscape of e-commerce, a sector that never sleeps but continually evolves with the heartbeat of technology and consumer preferences. Today, we're unpacking some intriguing shifts in market dynamics and consumer behavior that could redefine how you shop online or in-store tomorrow. First up, let's talk about the giants, Walmart. Recently, it was reported that Walmart captured a staggering 37% of grocery e-commerce spending in just the second quarter of this year. Think about that for a moment. More than a third of online grocery shopping checks out through Walmart's digital registers. Why is this significant? Well, it points to a blending of trust and convenience. Consumers trust a familiar name and enjoy the convenience of shopping from home. But it's not just about buying what you need. It also speaks to Walmart's understanding of leveraging robust digital tools to enhance their customers' shopping experience. They are continuously adapting, improving user interfaces, and optimizing their logistics. Speaking of evolving tools, let's shift our focus to the general landscape of new e-commerce tools. Whether it's sophisticated AI that learns about your shopping habits or augmented reality, letting you visualize furniture in your living room before you buy, technology is sprinting forward. This means businesses must adapt quickly or risk falling behind. For you as a consumer, this spells more personalized shopping experiences and perhaps even better prices as companies use data analytics to adjust pricing in real time. Now, let's dial into another fascinating trend. Warby Parker, known for its stylish specs, notched its highest e-commerce growth in over 3 years this past quarter. The question here is, what fuels such phenomenal growth in such a specific market? The answer might be twofold. First, their virtual try-on technology provides a bridge between online convenience and the in-store experience. Second, their brand ethos of affordability and social consciousness resonates strongly with today's consumers, especially younger shoppers who value brands with a purpose. Finally, an intriguing observation from the footwear sector: when it comes to back-to-school shopping, parents and kids prefer stores over online for trying on shoes. Yet, online research is a massive influencer in the final buying decision. This behavior highlights a critical strategy for retailers: the omni-channel approach, ensuring that online platforms are just as engaging and informative as the physical stores can turn casual browsers into actual buyers. Every one of these points, from Walmart's massive online grocery sales to Warby Parker's tech-savvy glasses shopping, shows us that the future of e-commerce isn't just more shopping, it's smarter shopping. For businesses, staying ahead of the curve means not just adopting new technologies, but also understanding and anticipating consumer needs before they even click search. So, next time you're online, scrolling through pages of products or experiencing the latest in AR shopping, remember, you're not just a shopper, you're a participant in a rapidly evolving digital revolution that's reshaping the world's economic landscape, one click at a time. Thank you for tuning in, and stay curious, because who knows what the next click might bring in the fascinating world of e-commerce. Stay tuned and keep exploring. Imagine for a moment you're an artist or a small shop owner. Your storefront isn't made of bricks and window panes, but pixels and product listings. That's right, you're one of the millions around the globe whose business resides on platforms like Etsy and Amazon. Your virtual shop thrives on these platforms, but it's not all smooth sailing. Recently, these e-commerce giants have rolled out significant changes in their legal and regulatory frameworks that have stirred up quite the discussion. Let's delve into Etsy, for instance. Often celebrated for its quirky, unique products and the personal touch of its sellers, Etsy has recently decided to lock its sellers into a stricter arbitration clause. Now, why does this matter? Well, arbitration clauses are parts of a contract that essentially say, if you have a dispute, you can't take it to court, but must resolve it through arbitration. This might sound like just legalese, but it has profound implications for sellers. It can limit how they resolve disputes with Etsy, often making it more challenging to seek redress in contentious scenarios. Sellers' dependence on platforms like these means changes like these can heavily influence their business operations and even their livelihoods. Switching gears to Amazon, a titan in the e-commerce space. Recently, they've made a promise to protect sellers impacted by the CrowdStrike outage. CrowdStrike, a cybersecurity tech firm, experienced issues that had ripple effects, disrupting services for many online businesses, including those on Amazon. In response, Amazon's vow to safeguard these sellers underscores the pivotal role such firms play in supporting small businesses amidst unforeseen tech hiccups. It's reassuring for many small businesses to know that a big player has their back during disruptions, which are increasingly common in our interconnected digital age. And then there's Google, another behemoth, which has been automating its local services ads. This move towards automation means that ads can potentially become more efficient and targeted, but it also raises questions about the control local businesses have over how they advertise their services. Automation can lead to a lack of transparency and challenges in understanding how ads are placed and priced. Across the pond in the UK, the Competition and Markets Authority, often referred to as the Monopoly Police, has launched a full probe into Amazon's tie-up with artificial intelligence company Anthropic. This investigation reflects growing concerns about monopolistic practices and their influence on market diversity and consumer choice. This inquiry could set precedents affecting how big tech collaborates and expands its influence, impacting everyone from local sellers to you, the end consumer. What we're seeing is a fascinating intersection of law, business, and technology. Each decision made by these platforms can ripple out, affecting not just the global economies, but the individual lives of those who rely on these platforms to feed their families, fulfill their passions, or fund their dreams. These changes highlight the delicate balance between innovation and the protection of smaller players who may feel the brunt of these massive platforms' actions. While e-commerce offers a world of opportunities and conveniences, these stories bring to light the varied challenges facing those trying to make a living through these platforms. As consumers and creators, understanding and discussing these dynamics helps ensure that the digital marketplace remains vibrant and fair for all. Next time you click Buy Now, remember there's a whole world of legal and practical challenges behind every product you purchase online. Hey everyone, it's Max here, and that wraps up another episode of The Checkout Point, brought to you by Blicket.co. We just breezed through the e-commerce news for week number 33, and I hope you found it as fascinating as I did. Today, we tackled some hefty topics. We started by discussing Google's position in the digital landscape and whether it's a little too controlling over our digital gateways, similar to the historic Microsoft Monopoly case. We also dived into how AI is transforming e-commerce, from AI moderators on Etsy to AI-driven suggestions from Alexa and search engines on Reddit. Then, we zoomed into strategic shifts within major players like Amazon and Shopify, and how these strategies affect everything from pricing to privacy. We also explored how companies like Walmart are innovating online grocery sales with AI and virtual reality, and why physical stores are still key to the shopping experience despite technological advances. Lastly, we looked at how platforms like Etsy and Amazon are impacting small businesses, fluctuating between support and dominance. I really hope today's insights have sparked some new ideas for you. Whether you're a business owner, a tech enthusiast, or just someone curious about the ever-evolving world of e-commerce. Make sure to tune in next week for more updates on the latest in e-commerce trends, news, and strategies. And don't forget to check out our website at Blicket.co for more information and resources that can help you navigate this digital marketplace. Thanks for listening to The Checkout Point. See you next week, same time, same place. Keep innovating and stay connected. Bye for now.